I don't remember how many weeks ago it has been now since we had the storm. But Glen Arbor apparently was the place where it came in at. And you can see this is the scene all along the roads here in Glen Arbor. All along the roads. Everywhere you look, all up and down the side streets. These were trees that were just knocked across the main highways. We don't get storms like this in Michigan, hardly ever. So, you can see in here, this is somebody's little yard. All their trees were knocked down. Piles of logs when the storm knocked these trees down. Something this powerful has to be tornadic. I mean, it's not just a thunderstorm that do all of this. As far as I know, there were no fatalities. I don't know though. I really haven't looked at that. We live in Traverse City, which is quite a ways from here, and we had a tree on our house, but this is where it came in at. This is where it all hit and started. So they say, honey, what was you saying that they say?
They said that it was going to take a year to clean it all up, and that the Salvation Army was coming, feeding the workers 3 days a week, or 3 meals in a day. Just devastating. People are devastated. That house over there don't even look like it's lived in. Pretty sad time.
Yeah, well, yes, and everybody's kind of helping out. No, I don't think FEMA's involved or anything like that. It wasn't a... I mean, it looks bad, but I mean, a lot of the buildings are intact, and there's been some few residents that have had trees go through them, and everybody. I don't remember exactly when the storm was. It was two weeks ago maybe, and I was at home studying, and yes, it does bring people together. Yes, it does. I was at home studying, and I heard a thud, and I looked up from my books, and it was dark out, and I heard the tree hit my house. And we live in an old farmhouse. Look at all this debris. I'm going to take one more walk up here before we sign off. We live in an old farmhouse that was built over 100 years ago, and it was so solid that it didn't knock any holes. And I'm a pastor, and I was studying some ministry classes. That particular day I was studying prayer. That's part of the reason you would come into Periscope. I want to encourage all my pastor friends in the area and all the churches. Here's a tree that's out here. I want to encourage y'all to see if there's a way you can lend a hand or maybe lend some resources. There's an F1. Lend some resources to the community here in Glen Arbor and help them get cleaned up. We need to get this stuff off the streets here. And, I'm proud of a lot of the pastors and churches and people who have come out, and I guess they're collecting towels for people for cleanup purposes and collecting some food supplies and stuff like that. F1, and in some places they simply called it a thunderstorm. But when you can drive, this is one street we just walked down, and when you can drive up and down street after street and it's like this, I don't believe it was just a thunderstorm. And there's been different reports. Some have actually said it was an F1. I gotta watch out, this guy wants to run me down here. Some have actually said it was an F1, and some have said it was a thunderstorm. So, the Bible says that there will be storms in unusual places in the last days. We hardly ever get anything like this here in Michigan. Not too long ago, they felt the tremors of an earthquake in downtown Traverse City. They felt like a small amount on the Richter scale, however they measure that. Well, that's unheard of up here. So we definitely believe we're living in times where we need to be in prayer for one another. and stand together, helping one another. I want to get a shot of my wife taping me. There she is.
Hi.
And we'll probably put this on our television program up here in northern Michigan. So that's all for today. Oh, you felt the earthquake in Frankenmuth? Is that what you're saying? You felt the earthquake in Frankenmuth? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's crazy, man. In Michigan, we just don't get it, you know. But in these days, we're going to start seeing a lot more. And I also want to take the time to encourage you, you know, to keep short accounts in your life. Keep short accounts with God and with people, man, because at any moment, something like this could happen. We'll holler at you all later. God bless you. We're going to go on a little bit further down the road. We're going to stop again and do a little bit of fill-in material for this program. But we are just living in some awesome times. This is a great day to be alive. And it's a great day for you to allow your testimony for Christ to shine forth. When you see a situation like this, roll up your sleeves and help. Get involved. You can be a witness to somebody just by the way you live your life. I'm going to come back for a little segment a little further on down the road. I like it up here in the summertime too. It's kind of a bummer in the winter. Sometimes you don't get out very much. Here's the stack of logs. Look at this. And this is just like everywhere around here. Still love Pastor Rob.
Oh, wow.
No, this storm was not last night. It was a couple weeks ago. My wife and I live over by Traverse City. Well, we live in Traverse City actually. And we had a tree on our house from it. Here's some right here that have been cut up. This is just everywhere. There's the trees. I mean, it was a couple weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure what day it was.